Alright, we are here, we're ready to go. Our truck got fixed on, well, we had to pick it up on Saturday and we didn't get to test drive it, but hopefully it is all good. So we hooked it up, we're all ready to go, everything's packed away in here. Tacoma's in the truck, now we gotta put the cats in the truck. Alright, let's go.
So we're leaving Albuquerque. It's about 6 a.m. We wanted to leave at 3 a.m. but Tacoma had diarrhea all night, so we had to get up at 3, 4, and 5 to let him out. So we didn't really get any sleep. And what we're gonna do is we're going to see some family in San Diego, but first we're gonna stop off in Winslow and try our hand at boondocking for the first time. Hey guys, so we're here now. We're in, I think it's like Heber or something like that, just south of Holbrook and Winslow. It's supposed to be like a 4 or 5 hour drive, but we had to go 65 to 70 with the camper pretty much the whole time. And so we just got here. We left at I think 6 this morning and we got here at about 1 or 2, and we got the camper set up, and here is our little setup that we got going on right now. So you can see we just got the camper, then we got the truck kind of parked in front to make sure nobody hooks up to us in the middle of the night or anything crazy. And I got our little generator over there, and I cleared the pine needles away just to make sure that it doesn't start a fire or anything, even though it does have a spark arrestor. And this is just a beautiful spot, and I think the coolest thing about it is that we're kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, even though, you know, I can just go probably about 10 minutes that way, hit a smaller road that's actual paved road, then probably another 20 or 30 to Heber, and then, you know, just probably another 20 minutes up to the interstate. And what I think is the coolest part is that this is a huge dispersed camping area. You can see there's fire pits everywhere. I don't know if you can actually see it, but there's a couple over there, and then some over there and over there. And so I could say you could probably park maybe 50 campers here, but it's December, it's like 50 degrees out. It's actually really nice, but so nobody's here. We have the whole thing to ourselves. And listen, do you hear it? Nothing except for Tacoma whining. You know, it's really quiet, so we really like that. And just this spot is beautiful. So we're really excited. It's gonna be our first night boondocking, and we'll let you guys know how it goes. We've kind of done boondocking before when traveling, like in Walmart and stuff, but this is our first like real night boondocking, and so I'm really excited, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have good news for you guys. The only thing that does suck is Kenzie sells jewelry online, and it is her day to do her live, and we have no Wi-Fi, which really sucks, but I think it'll be okay, and it'll be kind of cool just to disconnect for the night, you know what I mean?
Get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all.
So it's nighttime now. We ran to the store really quick to get some rum because we had bought some and we left at Kenzie's parents' house, which is like I think 300 miles away now. So we just went and bought some rum because we really wanted rum and Coke. And Zeppelin has decided to grace us with his presence. And Lila's over there being a butt face, staying in her room like a teenage girl. Tacoma is looking really suspicious. We don't know what he's been doing. And Kenzie's cooking on the inside. And what are you cooking, baby?
We got potatoes, corn, and you're cooking barbecue chicken.
Yeah, I'm cooking barbecue chicken on the outside, and we got the generator running, and we're still trying to figure stuff out because it's hard. It's like, do we use the electric or the gas for the water here? And what about this? And we're trying to like divvy it up and save as much as we can of everything. But we're really excited for this dinner. Hopefully it's gonna be really, really, really good. Now Lila decides to come out now that she smells some barbecue chicken. And here is our lovely meal for the night.
Not even showing it.
Oh, I'm not? Oh, there it is. So we're gonna eat that and then probably just go to bed. How was it, Kenzie?
Cold.
It was very cold. So I think it was 22 degrees here where we're staying, and we ran on propane. The fridge started going early in the morning, and Tacoma actually let us sleep the whole night, which was kind of nice. And now we got the Wi-Fi on. Kenzie's getting her packages ready to send out. So it went well, except it was just freezing. We ran out of propane, and we need an inverter and some other things that we're realizing now, and probably some bigger propane tanks. But I switched over to propane this morning, and we got the furnace on and everything, and we got Tacoma in his little flannel being all warm. And now we're gonna head over to California.
I got my sweet Lila girl. Oh, come on, baby. She's checking it out today. She wasn't like this yesterday. She's moving around the cabin. And there's Taco. He's sleeping. Zeppy's somewhere under the seats.
So we're over on the border of California and Arizona right now, staying on the Colorado River on this great place I found on freecampsites.net. I just want to show you guys the view. It's this really cool like bushy view outside, if the camera will focus, all around. And then we got some mountains over that way. And Tacoma really likes it. We're about to go for a walk along the Colorado River. And you see Tacoma's all ready. He's got his harness and everything. And he says it's time to go.
Come on, come on.
He says, I'm a mountain dog. Slowly. You're wrong.
You have webbed feet, dude.
Good boy. You got it.
Shake that butt.
Go get it. Go get it.
In the river. Go get it. Go get your toy.
Go get it.
Go get your toy.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get the toy. I'm gonna get the toy. It's crazy. So we boondocked 2 days now at this spot right in Ehrenberg that's on the Colorado River, and it also splits Arizona from California. Like, I'm standing in Arizona, I can see California right across the river over there. Out of 5 stars, maybe a 3.
Yeah.
That's right. What would you give it?
I just like the river, the water part.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna pull out and go on to our next destination. So We just came from Ehrenberg and got into San Diego, and what really sucks is we had a campground reserved, but they shut everything down because of COVID. So we get there, we've driven hundreds of miles, and they tell us, oh, you can't stay here. So luckily we're part of Harvest Host, and we found this really great winery that, you know, is going to let us go stay there with our trailer, and will let us stay there for a couple days, even though they don't have to, while we go and visit my dad in Escondido for a couple days. And then after that, what we're going to do is go see my uncle who lives in Campo. So probably not going to shoot a whole bunch during this time, just going to spend time with my family, and I'll probably get a little bit at the winery to show you guys how it is. But Harvest Host is definitely a cool thing that we'll have to talk about in another video.
We just spent a few days in Escondido, California, and so now we're gonna head off and go to Campo, California, which is right on the border of Mexico and California, where Tyler's uncle lives. His only uncle on his mom's side.
And hopefully that'll be a good time. We did have a good time with my dad and all them, but it does suck that because of COVID, a lot was closed down. So we really just chilled at the house, and we also had a great time at the winery, and the owners were so nice, and it was really fun. So hopefully we'll have as good a time in Campo. And Lila's a little shy, so she just jumped away. So we'll see you guys in Campo. So we're about ready to head out from Campo. We spent a couple days with my uncle and my cousin, and we just had a great time. It was really fun playing card games, and my aunt is from the Philippines, so we got to try a lot of food that we haven't tried before that was really good. So now we're gonna head hopefully to Tucson, but we might only make it to Yuma before Kenzie has to do her live. But we're going to try and get to Tucson as quick as possible. So we're going to get on the road. Yuma, Arizona. It's about 6:40 at night. Kenzie goes live at 7. You can see her over here getting ready. And we left Campo, California, and we were hoping to make it to Tucson tonight. And if you know anything about Arizona geography, we are nowhere near it. There's still another 236 miles to go. But Kenzie had a hostess party and a live tonight, so we wanted to stop. We found this really cool place. I forget what it's called. It was on freecampsites.net. It's right by this little dam, and we're way up, so it'd be really cool if we could see it in the morning. But we're thinking if Kenzie's live doesn't go too long, we might actually just pack up and just keep on driving through the night and try and get to Tucson, because we would like to spend some time in New Mexico. If we spend a day here and then a day in Tucson, we won't get any time in New Mexico before we have to be home for Christmas. And you can see I'm gonna pan it for you guys a little bit. Kenzie is getting ready, getting her jewelry ready. We got the lights set up, and Coma is over here being a good boy in his bed. We actually did end up leaving after Kenzie's live last night. It is the next night. We drove all through the night till like 4 a.m. Stopped at Walmart and slept a little bit. Once we woke up, we drove like another 300 miles to Silver City, New Mexico. Here just in time to spend the night. Had to find a spot. We forgot to rubber band the paper towels, so they're all here. A whole bunch of stuff was moved. And look at this. Look at it. All of our plates fell out and broke. And luckily the Cornells survived. But as you can see, all of our larger plates broke and all of this spilled out. So we gotta try and get it out of the way of the slide so that we can roll the slide out and then clean it up. So it's the next day. We're still here in Silver City and we got some big plans. We're gonna go to the Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument. As you can see, Coma's having a good day. He's got a big stick. And then we want to do breakfast outside since it's so nice. So we're whipping up some egg burritos on our little outdoor grill. And it's a beautiful spot. We're in the National Forest and just look at this. It's a super pretty spot and we're gonna go see some more stuff today. Then tomorrow we're gonna pack up, head out and hit the catwalks in Glenwood as we head out. And then hopefully we'll be home in Albuquerque on Sunday night, Monday morning. And our trip will have been about 1,800 miles in 2 weeks. So we're on our way up to the Gila Cliff Dwellings, as you can see right there. We brought Tacoma, but they actually won't let him walk on this trail because it is an archaeological site. So it's the only trail in the whole forest that he can't walk on. So it's only, I think, it's like 50 degrees right now. So we just left him in the truck. We think he'll be okay. Then when we get back, we're gonna take him on a little walk along the river on one of the trails that we can. We can see it in the distance. There they are. So we finally made it up here and you can see some back there behind us and we'll show you those in a minute, but look at this. 700 years old, built by hand. And we're going up.
So how would they get up here if they didn't have any steps?
They probably had their own ladders and stuff, I would assume. Wow, you can really hear the echo in here. This is awesome, man. Let me turn it around. So you can see outside, walk in. Oh, wow. And the ceilings are just pitch black from, I would assume smoke, I don't know. It's so cool to be standing here in a room that people were probably standing in like 700 years ago. It's just beautiful. So then this is really cool. They have ladders that aren't the originals, obviously, but you can climb up that are supposed to be similar to how the originals were constructed. And these really cool rooms with the little doorways and holes. And then there's one built into the side of the cliff over there that looks pretty close to maybe what it would have looked like if that's not completely original. And it's cool because they have beams. You can kind of see them over there by Kenzie. Let me zoom in. And some of those beams are original and they dated them back to the 1200s, like 1280, which is just awesome. I'm gonna go look some more, but this is really cool. So we're done checking out the dwellings and they were super, super cool. And I'm just gonna give you guys one last little look at them. And they are absolutely beautiful. We're leaving. We got up at 5 this morning. We're just about set to go. Just got to pull out. We're gonna hit the catwalk. And after we hit the catwalk, we're gonna head back to Albuquerque for Christmas. We're almost to the catwalk, and as you can see, Lila's loving it. She's loving it. And we're finally at the catwalk area. Oh, my glasses are all crooked. It's kind of cold out. It's like 20 degrees out right now. And it's just us, as you can see, but it's in this beautiful spot in between the mountains, and the sun's coming up, but we're still in the shade, and we're thinking we're gonna have to hike in the shade most of the way. Kenzie's over there. She just put on some long johns, and she's eating a bagel. Let's zoom in on her. There she is. So we're gonna get Coma and do the catwalk, but it is absolutely beautiful out here, even though it's freezing.
Ruining it.
You ruined the video, Coma. Oh, he said. And here is the catwalk with the beautiful river. There's Coma. He's all scared of this area. And you can just see it's absolutely beautiful out here. Just absolutely stunning. Especially that's stunning. And it's just so cool, man. And you can see the whole river below you.
So after a long trip from Silver City, we just got back to Albuquerque for the holidays. It's about a week before Christmas, and I'm super excited to spend it with my family. It's been like 2 years since I've spent an actual Christmas and New Year's with them. And I'm really excited because every Christmas, me and my mom make all these wonderful goodies like fudge, wedding cookies like pecan sandies, magic bars, and this year we're making pumpkin bread, and that's gonna be so awesome.
So we just got done with the holidays at Kenzie's family's house, and I know that Tacoma, Zeppelin, and Lila love being in our grandma's house and all the extra room, and they get spoiled, but that's great. So we did have to fix a few things on the RV, and we got some packages shipped while we were here. What did we have to fix on the RV, Kenzie?
A shelf broke.
If you look in there, you can see the shelf is all broken and actually tore a hole in the rear of the wall where the shelf support kind of tore through the wall. Thinking we're gonna do is actually just make that one big open area for now, and we're gonna take our Tupperware from up top, put it down there. Just know you're gonna have to fix stuff, but it's okay.
We had to put the battery box on for 2 batteries.
We did get some done, and we got some things we needed, like some better security to keep the RV from being stolen.
Oh yeah.
But I think that we're just about ready to go. Where do you think we're gonna head this time?
Northern Arizona and South Utah.
Yeah, so we're gonna head out pretty soon and be back on the road.